Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who. Honey, I'm giving you gray wig, honey. I'm giving you gray, okay? I am 52. I'll be 52. I don't want to wish my life away, even though it's a week away. Oh no. It's a little more than a week away. Anyway, it is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Wait, Rosie 2020. I forgot how to do it. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow, 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 pow. I gotta cool off my guns. Even though I've never shot a gun before. Anyway, how are you guys doing tonight? I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. I did get that second COVID shot, so everything, you hear my stomach. My stomach wants to say hi. Everything is okay. Cross the fingers. Everything is okay. I'm feeling okay. Totally different from the other experience that I had the last time. This time I got it at San Jose county building, county fairgrounds or whatever. Completely different. It was hardly no one there. I got it done around 6 or 7 o'clock. There was no one there, and let's cross our fingers. I did take off tomorrow from work. Excuse me. I took off today, and I took off tomorrow. So hopefully, cross the fingers, I don't feel anything right now. The last time I took it, I was in bed for 3 days. The first shot. So I don't feel any pain. The last one, it was like real painful. Did they? Yeah, here it is right here. There you go. That's it. I don't feel anything. But the lady said, she said, keep moving your arm. Okay. So I'm moving my arm. And then when I came home, I drank a lot of liquids. I drink a lot of the sweet tea or whatever, but it's 0 calories, little packets. So I drank like maybe 48 ounces of that. And okay, this is TMI, but when I first got home, my pee was a little more yellow and had some type of a medicine-y smell, what have you. I like my pee to be clear, close to clear, or like a lot lighter than this. But in this realm or whatever, I don't want it to be like this color, or this color. When I was in Vegas, I think I was drinking so much it was that color. I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me get back home. And then as soon as I got home and I started drinking water, it turned around. So anyway, so let's cross our fingers that tomorrow I'll be okay. There's my stomach again. I don't know if you can hear. Tomorrow I'll be okay. And hopefully, and it's another good thing that I'm staying at home because it's hot tomorrow. It will be hot tomorrow or today, later today. I don't know. But anyway, let's get on with these numbers. How are you guys doing? Again, this is my second vaccination. And in California, where I reside, the masks. People are still wearing masks. We're not free. And, people are still hesitant. A lot of people have gotten vaccinated, but a lot of people have not. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Again, the reason why I expedited my vaccination process is because I wanted to go to Portugal for my birthday. And then I read the fine print, and Portugal requires a 14-day quarantine, which I don't have 14 days to quarantine in Portugal and then have a vacation. No, I don't have. Why I would never want to quarantine 14 days in a hotel room. So, although that airfare was cheap, it was not that cheap. Okay, So, regarding California, California is turning the page, reopening, celebrated with dancing after midnight, and something about baseball. I would like to know, where's my $50 voucher? Gavin Newsom said that we get $50. I would like to have mine. Thank you very much. I thought they were giving them out, when you got your vaccine, but I guess not. Okay. Another new thing from New York Times, COVID news study finds health problems can persist long after infection. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. New York, California lift most COVID-19 restrictions as vaccine rates top 70%. Gavin Newsom gives details on upcoming vaccine verification system. Well, I got my card, and the lady, okay, I'm feeling something. The nurse said, make sure you take a picture of your vaccine card. Tomorrow, maybe I'll go and get it laminated. Yeah, I'll get it laminated because I think you can still get it free at Office Depot or Office Max or something like that. Okay, who won California's 1.5 million COVID vaccine lottery? I didn't. I did not. California reported no new COVID deaths on June 13th. Yes. What about June 14th? Okay, for the first time since March 2020, California reopens, says goodbye to most COVID-19 rules. So, are we back to normal? No, we're not. No, we're not. I get to, well, no, actually, when it came to traffic, yeah, that traffic was very normal today. It's like in one day, all these cars came back. So I guess we are headed towards normalcy. Is that the correct word? Anyway, June 15th, California reopening. ABC 7 explores what changed since California COVID-19. California coronavirus deaths, a toll on Hispanic Americans. The debate over COVID-19 mass mandates and lockdowns explain. So, I mean, it is what it is. I know that it's going to be a hard transition to go from pandemic way of life. What did I say? Pandemic? Pandemic. That's what I used to say when it first started. Pandemic. It's pandemic. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to transition back to being normal. I think I was in Ross. When I go to stores, most of them, but the Dollar Tree last night, she didn't require me to ask. And then I was like, oh, when I realized I didn't have on my mask, I was like, was I supposed to wear a mask? And she was like, no, but you asked, when I'm checking you out. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I don't know how this is going to become. First the merchants were worried about getting staff, but now some downtown San Jose merchants are worried about customers. People still are not in downtown San Jose. They're still not filling in. And let me tell you, San Jose, I think it was the summer of 2019, downtown San Jose was lit on the weekends from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know if it was San Jose State. I don't know if they had the interns. I don't know what was going on, but let me tell you, downtown San Jose on the weekends was lit. Lit, 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 lit. It's dead now. I mean, it's like a ghost town. So I think once San Jose State brings back the students and people, fill up the offices again, I would give it up until Christmas. I think things will turn back to normal around Christmas. Like Christmas, we will have a regular year. Anyway, all that being said, let's hit these numbers. All right. So in California has 3.81 million cases. In the past 24 hours, 1,034 new cases. That's kind of high. that's kind of high. Okay, as far as deaths, 63. Oh, I don't know what this is. I don't know. But anyway, 63,223 people have passed away in California. Sorry, I gotta put a shoe back. These are one of the cubes. All right. Anyway, as far as deaths in the past 24 hours, 55 people have passed away of COVID in California. That's a little high. The day before was 0, so it went from 0 to 55. That's a little high. That's a little high, because at first it was one digit. Now it went from one digit to 0 to 55. I don't know. Anyway, in the United States, it's 33.5 million people who have COVID, or who have had COVID in the past 24 hours. 12,753. Is that? I can't remember the last time I did. I don't. That seems like a little high, but that's for 333 million people. So 12,000 in one day. That's still a little high. Now, as far as deaths in America, 6,000. I'm sorry, so sorry. 600,000. 600K. We finally reached that. 600,000 people. 600,000 people have died of COVID. Again, if you go back to one of my videos, and in my videos, I don't know if I put it back then. Maybe I did, because that's, I always, no, I didn't always. But if you go back to my videos a year ago when I was saying pandemic, it was like 100,000, 10,000, 20,000, or whatever. So this is why I made these videos, so you can see the progression of what is going on, the numbers, the lack of information, what Gavin Newsom, London Breed, Trump, Putin, what's going on in China, Bill Gates, Fly Fauci, Dr. Fly Fauci. Oh, on my Facebook, I got, let me just show you this picture I have of Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci. That's what I call him, Dr. Fauci. Thought this was cute. They had a selfie thing at the fairgrounds where, let me see. That's me and Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci. That must have been when he was younger, because he does not look like that right now. Okay, he does not look like that right now. Okay, I am giving you real gray wig today. Let's see. Okay. Let me give you this. Hi. Okay, let's look at this. Look at this. Wait. There's one when okay. Did I give y'all the same picture? Look. Hi, Dr. Fauci. But there's one when I'm trying to kiss him. Oh, right here, right here, right here. Ooh. Is he even married? Is he married? I don't know. I don't know. If he is, I hope his wife doesn't get mad. It's just, here I am just acting out. Actually, that really does look like a live, that looks like the real him. They did a really good, they did a better remake of him than Wendy Williams. Look at that. Hi, cutie. Hey. Look at that. This is a young picture of him, because he looks like 30 years older. But you know what? Dealing with all that stress, I can definitely see. Look, well, I just don't have any sense. Why would I even do that? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Why? What is wrong with me? Anyway, okay, so that was just a little humor. Just a little humor. You know, we gotta have a little fun. Okay, Miss Flyucci, please don't get mad if there is misses. I don't know. I don't ever see him, but listen, there's no disrespect. Okay, just having fun. Okay, so 600,000 deaths in the past 24 hours in the United States. 369 people. And here is the graph in California. It's flatline. It is flatline, but as you see before last year in June, that's when it started to go up. So let's see that you see the hill, the upcline, that was in June. That was in June. And as a matter of fact, Father's Day weekend, thank God. Last year, I think they opened up around Mother's Day weekend. Now, Mother's Day weekend is very populated. You know, people go out for their mothers, to lunch, to brunch, to dinner, to breakfast, blah, blah, to church, blah, 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 shopping, all that. Father's Day is not like that. So I think that's why they pushed it back this year to Father's Day instead of Mother's Day. You get it? Okay. All right, let's go on to Texas now. I think Texas, again, Texas to me has been doing very well considering that they don't have any restrictions, and they haven't had any restrictions. Top stories: Texas COVID hospitalizations increase as Delta variant spreads and vaccine rate remains. COVID-19 Delta variant detected in Texas. Health officials urge residents to be cautious. Texas reports 0 COVID-19 deaths for the first time in over a year. Texans ignoring COVID-19 guidelines probably aren't vaccinated. I didn't know they had guidelines, but okay. Oh, my back. Rapid school reopenings may have led to thousands of COVID-19 cases, hundreds of deaths in Texas. That was 4 weeks ago. Okay, let's go. All right. So, in Texas, 2.98 million cases in the past 24 hours, 2,254 new cases in Texas. As far as deaths, 52,185 people have passed away in Texas in the past year and a half or something. Year and 3-4 months. In the past 24 hours, 38 people have passed away. But look, Texas has basically flatlined. Okay, you see, there's no really peaks or valleys. It's just basically flat, and that's what we needed. But again, Texas didn't have, they haven't had restrictions in months. I think, this is June. When did they stop having restrictions in March? Or did they have them at all this year? Now, Florida. Okay, we're going to do Florida next. Florida? Yeah, they're still not reporting. Okay. Is it because of my channel? I don't know. Now, Florida has 2.3 million cases in the past 24 hours. We don't know because they haven't said anything. As far as deaths, they have 37,265. Yep. It's just still, I don't know if they're lying. Florida governor pushes through pardon for COVID rule breakers. Florida no longer tracking COVID-19 nursing home data. Why? Why do you feel like you don't need to track the data? Do you guys not have enough people? What? Are there a lot of people dying? I think there's a surge, allegedly, in Florida, and they don't want to alarm people because they still want, people to go out, people to visit or whatever. That's my assumption, but we don't know. Cruise ship, oh, well, you know what? That's where a lot of the cruise ships go, to Florida. And if they have a surge, then that's going to screw up the reopening of the cruise ship industry. Go figure. I mean, Florida is not the only place where they have cruise ships, but that's where a lot of cruise ships ports. Well, a lot of people, they leave from Florida on a cruise to wherever. Not only just Florida, but I'm just saying. Okay, cruise ship voyage from Florida delayed after 8 crew members test positive for COVID-19. Royal Caribbean postpones inaugural cruise from Florida after crew members test positive for COVID-19. So basically, I'm assuming that those crew members got vaccinated. So basically, you can still get COVID-19. There's my stomach again. After you're vaccinated, I don't know. Royal Caribbean Odyssey of the Seas inaugural sailing from Florida postponed due to positive testing rates. Florida governor downplays COVID-19 Delta variant. So you know what? I might have to get a third vaccination. We don't know. Okay, let's just go ahead with the numbers. Oh, I already did. Okay, let me show you the graph, and it's not accurate because they're no longer showing the numbers. That's weird, but we will, keep you updated. That's very weird, though. They're hiding something. Those numbers are, and I told you. Okay, so let's go to New York, and again with New York, I go with New York City, then I go with New York State. Okay, so in New York, COVID. New York City update. Despite state milestones, some New York City neighborhoods still mostly unvaccinated. New York lifts all COVID-19 restrictions with a bang. Okay. CureVac's COVID-19 vaccine disappoints in clinical trial. Governor Cuomo announces COVID-19 restrictions lifted as 90% of the adults have vaccinated. But didn't we just read that a lot of the neighborhoods have not been vaccinated? So how do they go from 70% to a lot of the neighborhoods have not been vaccinated? I don't know. Jon Stewart says it's obvious COVID-19 came from Wuhan lab. Okay. Reopening fireworks burst over New York Harbor. So in New York, like if I were to go to New York City this weekend, do I bring masks? Do I not bring masks? They need to make it crystal clear. Is it no mask outside? And then when you go to the store, you have to put on a mask. You know what? Just carry a mask. Actually, the other day I went walking because I'm severely overweight, morbidly obese. And I saw a mask in a plastic container. It was new, but it was on the ground, and it was new, but it was in a plastic covering. I have more than enough masks because I recycle the one-time use masks. When I wash them. So because I get a lot of makeup on my mask, whatever. So I don't need it. So a guy, this guy, I think he was homeless. He's riding a bike, but anyway, I just asked. Actually, I asked two. The first one, excuse me. The first one was like, "No, I don't need it." And then I asked another guy, and he was like, "Yeah, he was riding a bike and he turned around or whatever." So good. Okay. In New York City has 953,000 cases in the past 24 hours. 116 new cases. As far as deaths, New York has 33,358. In the past 24 hours, 2 people passed away. Now, as far as New York State, because that was New York City, New York State has 2.11 million cases. In the past 24 hours, 286 people contracted it. That's really good for a state because we have 1,000. New York has 286. As far as deaths in New York State, 52,995 people have passed away in the past 24 hours. 2. which is good. All right, that's good. Oh, two. All right, so let's do Michigan, and that's it for tonight. That is it for tonight. Oh my God, last night, oh, I couldn't sleep. You guys know I have a really bad case of insomnia. I left because I had to take care of something at work. Left at 2:30 in the morning. Came back at 4:30 in the morning. That's like, listen. Okay. So this is Michigan. Highly contagious Delta. So there's this Delta variant. Oh, oh my God, we literally just opened. I hope that, we don't open for the summer. And then once fall comes, everyone's like, okay, we're back to normal and all this, whatever. Then when fall comes, we're right back at Jump Street. Highly contagious Delta COVID-19 variant found in Southwest Michigan. Michigan COVID. Here's what you need to know. Michigan reports 179 new coronavirus cases and 4 new deaths for Wednesday. Right. But that number could be different from what the CDC is giving. But then the CDC from some states are not giving it. Michigan adds 179 cases, 4 deaths from COVID-19. 11 hours ago, confirmed cases reached 892,830 with 19,578 deaths. Now, that was right here. That's this story, okay? You see, right there. Now, what we read on CDC, it could be something different. Michigan stays below 900,000 COVID cases as less than 200 new ones are reported. Michigan woman loses brain cells after contracting COVID-19. I think I read that before. Okay, so in Michigan has 996,000 cases. Thank you, sorry. In the past 24 hours, 220 new people have contracted the virus. See, now in California, we have 1,034, 1,050, something like that. That 1,000, that's relatively high, and I'm wondering what happened to make that number so high. If you guys know, please drop down in the comments. My COVID, literally, this COVID channel it may get 10 views, maybe 15. I think I saw 15, whatever. You gotta love it, but guess what? I'm not stopping just because it's low views. I'm doing this because in the future, 20 years from now, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's the lady who, did the stats on the COVID when no one else really did. But that's okay. That's okay, because I don't worry about what other people do. It's all about me. Now, as far as deaths in Michigan, 20,808 people have passed away in Michigan. In the past 24 hours, 5 people passed away. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for Michigan. That's all I have for June 16th, 2021. We could look back at June 16th, 2020. I don't know when I'm going to stop. I don't know. Definitely December 2021. I'm stopping because I cannot continue to do this for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could if I was getting paid, but I'm not getting paid. Even if I wasn't getting paid, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I hope you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate it. Juneteenth is coming up this weekend, and it was voted today. It passed the Senate, and we're just waiting for Biden, who is in Russia, or who was in Russia either today or yesterday or tomorrow. I don't know, because Russia is probably like almost a day ahead of us. So I wish you safety, and I think that's it. Okay, bye. See you later.